Creating with Collections that Lisa Brooks and Nicole Bingham is doing. So I don't have the same kit. They are just kind of opening it up to whichever kit you wanted to do. And instead of the Christmas, I had purchased this one. And I'm going to follow along and see if I can actually kill this kit. I'm going to be honest, I have never killed a kit. So this will be interesting, but I'm going to show you what I have. So this is Doodlebug Farmhouse, and of course I got the tags. And I thought this was a great background, but I also like the leaves on that one. This one is fun and something different, and you can't beat that side, so I knew that would definitely be something I could use. I did get these cut aparts and a beautiful plaid. I like the strips, that will be fun, and the little flowers. All of these are upside down. Okay, this one's got a tone-on-tone print, and I love these little animals. They're so cute. And then this one is the brightly colored ones. A tone-on-tone peach floral and chickens. Love that one. Definitely have uses for that. We have a diagonal stripe, some more cut aparts, a polka dot. I thought these were really interesting. I've not used these before, so I thought those would be fun. And of course, you know, a chicken. There's some pumpkins and a nice green. It's a bright color. And then I also got the petite prints, so I would have some other more solid shapes. I really love the ones that have the wood grain, so hopefully there's more than just that one. Maybe there is just one wood grain. But anyway, that's okay. I like lots of these, so those will be great. I got the bits and pieces, and I thought these were really fun. This one is the odds and ends. And there are lots of animals and really useful shapes. So I can't see me actually using every one of these, but we'll see. I want to learn from the masters with this, so we'll see if they do something that really inspires me, then maybe I will be able to kill it, but we'll see. I love the shape sprinkles, and I always love the little doodlebug birds, so I probably could have gotten 2 of those and still used them all. But I got this one too, and these are the puffy icons, and there's birds on this one too, and I thought they were really cute. This is the sticker sheet. You see all of that. And then I had 2 Scrap and Happy Studio ones in here that I pulled out that I thought I might be able to use as well. So not from Doodlebug, but I thought it matched well, and I thought I would throw this in the kit to see what happens. So that is what I'll be playing with. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with my first layout here. And I'm showing you a little close-up because I wanted you to see the shirt that my granddaughter is wearing. I decided for my very first layout, I was going to do something that was not fall related. I didn't want to get to the end of this collection and think, oh, I haven't, done anything besides fall with it. I wanted to see what I could come up with. And I saw these pictures of my granddaughter, and they were at a farm. I actually have 2 more pages, probably a double page spread, although I'm not great at those, so I'm going to do my best. But they went to their farm. They don't live there. It's just a farm that they own. And I'll have some pictures from that. But then this is a neighboring farm that's a friend of theirs, and they have animals. So they took the kids to see the animals, and the only pictures I had were of Addie were of these goats. And I thought, well, this will be fun. And I loved how this collection really highlighted her little shirt.
So the colors in her shirt I thought looked super cute with this, and there are animals in the collection, and so that's what I decided to go with. I went ahead off screen and pulled out some of the die cuts because there are so many. So for me to be able to just take off on a layout, I have to limit myself in some way. So I went through and pulled out things that were not fall related and that would work with a layout like this. This layout, I believe, was maybe in August, I'm thinking. It may have even been earlier in the summer than that. I'm not positive. I've got the date, but I don't have it right in front of me. Nope, it was in June. I do have it in front of me. Okay, so you saw me there. I already know, because I know me, I'm not going to have enough paper. Definitely not enough paper to use this many embellishments. I ordered this before I knew about creating with collections, and I didn't want to order another kit thinking about killing a kit. So I am going to do the best I can, but I'm going to give myself some grace, and if need be, I'll pull in some other solids or other backgrounds to make this feasible for killing the whole kit. And I have lots of fall paper, so I didn't want to order more than what I did when I ordered this, but I definitely didn't have any like Doodlebug fall stuff, so I decided I wanted to get this collection. And then when I saw that they were going to open this up for us to play along, I thought I'm going to do that. I'm going to make myself do that, and hopefully this will keep me accountable to actually try and kill a kit, um, because I'm terrible at that. So here we go. We're trying. So I chose my photos, and I've kind of got a layout design here going. Um, I decided that I was going to do something that was really easy for me, um, and that this kind of layout design with just the two photos and some embellishments around it. You saw me cutting out back behind where this block is going to be. I've seen that on Kill a Kit videos before where people will do that. And I will gut a paper often if I'm doing a whole background, but normally when I'm just doing, like a little block like this, I don't do it. But I did because I know I'm going to need some more of those colors and those solids, and I love yellow. So that is something that I can't get enough of. So I wanted to hoard that little piece because I know I'll use it as I'm trying to use the embellishments in this collection. So I decided to go with some of these adorable tags. I chose 3 that are not fall related. The plaid on here is the what caught my eye when I saw her shirt. I just think they go together perfectly. So that tag came out, and then the little floral one over there. I chose 3 animals. I actually had a cow and a horse also picked out, but I ended up choosing these, and since she's got the goats, of course, I picked the goat, and the cat is in here because I was trying to go with kind of some black and white, and then the pig because the shirt is pink, and there's the pinky peachy colors in her shirt. So I wanted to add him, and of course, I love a pig. I didn't use any chickens on this because I'll have lots of chicken pages from our own chickens here. So I kept those out and didn't want to put any of those on here. So you see me adding foam tape to several of the different elements. The foam tape that I'm using, besides the fun foam that I have to use if it's going to overlap the picture since I put fun foam, and I figure the fun foam is close to like a 2 millimeter, and this foam tape that I'm using is 1 millimeter. So it is just barely anything. It's a very thin size for thickness, and I love it, and I'm obsessed with it, and I use it on all the things. So if you are new here, to my channel. You'll see me do that a lot if you go back and watch any other videos, and probably going forward, because I don't see me stopping with this thickness. I really love it. And also, if you are new here, I would hope that you enjoy this video and that you would consider subscribing. And I'm saying that on this video because I don't say it often, but I'm saying that now because I just reached 500 subscribers. And later on here in February, I am going to be doing a celebration of the 500 subscribers, and I'm going to have a giveaway. So if you are not already subscribed, now would be a great time to do that. And that way you'll know when that hop is going on, and you'll be able to follow along and maybe win a prize. So I am almost completed with this layout. I am adding some twine here. This is not a baker's twine or anything. It's a little bit thicker. I have this in yellow, and I thought it matched very nicely with this layout. So I'm adding bows on these two. And you see me here adding my glue to the ends so that I can shape my ends exactly where I want them. When I use this Nuvo glue, you'll see me squirt a little bit and then press my finger over it. And I press my finger over it for two reasons. One, to, hold it in place, of course, but then two, it kind of blots up the excess that squeezes out from under. And that way I don't end up with a blob of dried glue. And the Nuvo dries completely clear, so you can't see it, but if there was a blob, you might be able to. And so that is why I hold my finger over it, if you're curious there. I did just get this little glue press from my sweet petunia. I got it from Scrapbook.com, I believe, and I love it. It's very easy to use. If I can remember to put it in the little holder, which is the whole point of the thing, I'll be doing something because I forget about half the time, and then my glue just kind of seeps out. But I'm getting there. I'm getting used to it. So I am loving how this looks so far. And if you have followed me for a while, you'll know I love to rough up the edges, either using a distress tool or my fingernail. A lot of times I like to just use my fingernail if I want a real light distressing. It's easy to do after it's already glued down, although if you don't have to go around glued on thread, that helps. But anyway, it works out fine. I can get all of the areas that I need, and like I said, it's kind of a light distressing. If I wanted a heavier distressing, I will either tear or I will use a distress tool. So now I'm kind of adding in some of my epoxy, or I don't know what they call those, puffy. They're puffy little shapes. And I wanted to add a little bit of black over here in this section. So I add that black and white heart and a couple of black hearts. And then when I did my two flowers, I knew I would probably want one more. So I'm pulling in one of these little epoxy shapes for that. And I like how that looks. I couldn't find anything else right then that I really thought I needed. So I am going to think about my title here. Oh, and did I miss showing you the bottom little cutout? I may have missed some footage here. I'm sorry. I just cut and then tore some pieces off, and then I did a little peekaboo down there. I used to do that really often, and I haven't done it in a while, and I thought this was the perfect design to do it. So I'm sorry that I did not show you doing that. There's just a few embellishments, and you'll see a close-up of it. So what I'm doing now is trying to decide on an alphabet. And this is Felicity Jane, and I really love the color of this. And I like it after I got it on there, but I decided against it because I felt like it was just too big. The color was perfect, but I thought it was a little much for the design that I'm doing, and because the word hello on that flare is in cursive, if I'm doing two different fonts, in a mixed title like this, I usually want one to be, a script and one to be more of a just a print. So I ended up going with the Doodlebug one, and it's kind of an orangey color, and it's not the same pink as her shirt, but it goes well with the collection. So I get that all glued on. I didn't show you gluing all of them, but I do because any letters like that don't always stick well. So I used a little Nuvo behind that as well. Added a couple more little flowers off of those epoxy, and you'll see here the little cutout at the bottom. I added another little mouse, a tiny little tag, and a heart that I popped up, and another black flower. So thank you so much for joining me today. I am really looking forward to playing along with Creating with Collections Volume 5. And check out Lisa Brooks and Natalie, not Natalie, oh my gosh, Nicole Bingaman. I'm not sure I'm saying her last name correctly. I hope that's right. But I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.